Okay, so we have Abhimanyu and Meeta ma'am, and they are just going to have a conversation about nuclear family and joint family. So, Abhimanyu, are you going through the joint family or nuclear family?
I'm going to through the joint family.
Joint family, okay. Abhimanyu, you should start first, and after that, Meeta ma'am will start. Okay, one, two, three, start. Go.
Okay. If I talk about joint family, a joint family is a large and undivided family, and mostly people are so much
अब तुम लोग आवाज मत
connected
करना, रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है.
to such just like that this family, this type of family. I can say that the most
यूट्यूब में डालेंगे,
important
सब रिकॉर्ड हो
thing
जाएगा.
in joint family, they understood to each other so easily. In joint family, we can discuss all the things in our family members, and I can take find any problem of answers so easily by our family members, because at that time we will have a lot of family members in joint family. That's why I can say that joint family is so good. Um, Being a joint family, you can learn being a joint family, you can learn respect your elders, and you can also learn more and more things. And if you are in joint family, you never feel lonely. Live in when you live in joint family, and if you face many difficulties, if you face many problem, then I can say that your family members will also help you. I can say that this joint family is so good.
Okay.
And the best part of being joint family, you always attached your culture and your traditions. That's why I can say that it's very good for joint family. In joint family, if you are in joint family, you don't have to do all the work, because there were a lot of family members over there in your family. That's why it's not dependent upon you all the work. That's why I can say that my family is so good, and I belongs to joint family, and I love my family so much.
Okay, ma'am, it's your turn. What do you think about that?
I think on the contrary, I goes with nuclear family. I think in this era of inflation and the fast life, no one wants to be live in joint family, because this joint family look like a barat. I totally say with lots of member in the family. You can't get anything according to you. There is every according to you, it's really difficult to live in joint family due to inflation. Fulfilling everyone needs is in nowadays is very difficult, and all people wants AC, TV and all the things. They also want to look modern. Their lifestyle totally, day by day, their lifestyles are going to change. So it's can't possible by to fulfill all the fulfill the needs of this such a big family. And we can say that yeah, I agree, we have to take care of our senior members, grandfather, grandparents, matlab parents, about parents. But yeah, it's okay when we live husband, wife, kids and parents are okay. But as a chacha, mama, mother, chacha, bade chacha, it's all become a hodgepodge condition for everyone. And my friend said here, we all are connected in joint family, but I don't agree with this. There is a jealousy, over smartness, opportunistic behaviors are in other are in other family members are common in this joint family. Sometimes it really creates pathetic and frustration in us. Our good intentions also taken by the family members as they think we are doing some, they misinterpret our thoughts, and this creates unnecessary discussions and debates among the women and in the family members. And that's all sucks our whole day energy and motivation. So I don't think in this in nowadays it's there is any connection in people between who are living in joint family, and understanding also there is nothing understand. They can't understand each other because even husband and wife didn't get privacy because if if you think there are only generally there are 3 or 4 rooms in a home, so everyone can't get even a room for herself or himself. They have to share their rooms, and so there is couples didn't get any privacy, and so it's really big problem for mental and physical health, especially for women, because when they do their household works, they think to get some rest, and there is no space for rest for them. So I don't think there is a much understanding in joint family.
So can you speak about the beneficial to live in a nuclear family? Can you speak about that?
Yeah. In this era, we all, the truth to be told, everyone knows all of one wants freedom, and this freedom, because in now a generation, both due to inflation, both husband and wife are generally working, so they need freedom to work. Uh, Working, so there is a very hectic schedule for them, and they need this freedom to do whatever they want to fulfill their desire. So they also need the freedom from the burden of responsibilities to do their work, because in joint family we have to do all the work around the clock. We can't do any delay in doing our job, and we can't get freedom for wearing the clothes we want. So I think there is a lots of things so which we can't get in joint family. In nuclear family, we live like our own style, and all of in nowadays all want to look modern, and also and also growing their want to grow their children in this environment. So if so it's so we can only fulfill these things in nuclear family. And if we come to another point, then privacy is my point. which doesn't seem far and wide in joint family. There is a lack of privacy. Couple can't get time even for their to understand each other, to understand the feeling of their children. Children in home. So when we live in nuclear family, there is a good bonding between husband, wife, and children. Children easily and frankly discuss their problems. And in joint family, mainly girls are ignored. They have to. They there is a generation gap. So elders think that the girls have to do household things, so they didn't take care of their development. But in nuclear family, people are treating girls equally, like they're equally.
Okay. Abhimanyu, do you want to cut
Kids
that
are
point?
also pampered by the grandparents, and this training is another issue in joint family because we can't follow their study timetable. We can't give time for
Okay.
that's why.
Actually, there is a lot of problem in nuclear family. I can say that because I have faced many difficulties. Suppose that you are belong to in nuclear family. Suppose that the parents of their children are not over there, and the children have to go to school, and their parents is not at home. That's why the children face too many difficulties just like that, because they want to go to school and they are not able to go to school. That's why they feel just like that. If I belong to joint family, definitely I will have a lot of members in my family, and they dropped me at the school.
Yeah, I agree with your point, but I think when the children go to school, when they live in nuclear family, they understand, they learn to be independent and know and take their responsibility. They are not like a spoon feeding children. So whenever we want, they know how to adjust, and this will really help in making him independent.
Okay.
And sometimes also happen this type of activity, which is if the family members just like that not over there, and I can say that mm, who is, if any children belongs to a nuclear family, and they are studying at home, and there is no family, there is no parents there, and they want to learn something, and they want to solve the questions, answers, and they they want to, if if I would have if I had a family members who is educated, who is a learner, they would teach me. They would teach me right now, because I don't have to go to anywhere. I don't need to go anywhere for just like that to solve my questions, to ask some question to the teacher, because they want, because they take because they because because children are teachers, because
Yeah, I understand. I agree with your
children
point,
are teachers at a time by their family members without going anywhere. Then I can say that a joint family is so good for children.
I don't think so, because in nowadays there are so many online tuitions, and online tutors are available, which when they want the children get stuck in any problem, they help them that time. So nowadays all the things become totally are going are going to be totally changed from change. So this is not a big issue for teaching. Even in joint family, no one teaches properly. They didn't have time. They are busy in household works. So I don't think this is a big issue for teaching because the tutors are already available. So every
Hmm.
so there is no.
So nowadays, according to nowadays, social media helps a lot any kind of person.
Yeah.
So it's not like that. Kids are not getting proper education. Everything
ma'am,
they can get from
but
the social media. Yeah. Yes.
but ma'am,
Abhimanyu,
but
cut the
ma'am,
point. Hmm.
but this situation nowadays, mostly children belongs to so weak family, from weak family, and they don't have a lot of money. They don't have facilities. They don't have a facilities. Just like that, they have a phone. They have a laptop.
How you say this in every home in village, the people are playing with
This type of children nowadays also in the society. This type of person, this type of children also in this society. That's why I can say that they have to face many difficulties nowadays. In like a mobile phone, I have seen many times. That's why I'm saying. For them, government schools are there. They, I think that they are not belongs to middle class. For the poor class, there for poor class people there are government schools. So that's not big issue. Every and I think on mobile phones or these are all. Now data pack is so cheap that everyone in village area you when you see they are making videos on Instagram and posting them. So I don't think this is a big issue nowadays for teaching. We have to live in a joint family.
Okay.
It's totally depend upon their family members, because their family members interested to just like that this type of activity, just like that watching movie whole day, watching videos whole day. They don't have an intention to make their children grow, get their children to study. That's why.
And Abhimanyu, you can say, Abhimanyu, you can say kids get distracted by using lots of mobile phone. And if we are just living in the nuclear family, nobody is going to watch them. Whatever they are just doing right now, so they can be distracted. Okay.
The same problem is in joint family also.
Yes.
Because we can't say this all depends upon our moral and ethics.
Yes.
Which what we given to our children. So this is not the matter of joint or nuclear family. In joint family also other people for jealousy treat help the children in doing bad works and in doing bad things. So I don't agree.
Okay.
On this point.
Okay. Okay, guys, you both of you did a fantastic job. It was wonderful conversation between both of you.